Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to the Mid Morning Show with me, your host, Phumelele Sakina Dolamo. And as I've mentioned before we went to the ad break, we have a guest called the Dihanyako. Sister Dihanyako is a water engineer back in Lesotho. Welcome to the Mid Morning Show, Sister Dihanyako.
Oh, it's Lihakanyo, and thank you so much for having me. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I promise you, I practice so much. Please do accept my sincere apologies.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sister, tell me, when other
Mm-hmm.
kids are choosing doctor, um, nurse, teacher, what made you say, okay, I will be choosing to be an engineer and water engineer and a water engineer in the first place? Just give me a bit of a background. How did you end up in this career?
Okay. Well, Miss Sakina, I didn't even know that water engineering existed before I went to study it because I believe that my career choice was greatly influenced by the people surrounding me. Family friends were into engineering. My cousin brothers were civil engineers and structural engineers. And then my father at some point was studying mechanical engineering. So I guess engineering in general was an easy choice for me to choose. So it happened when I went to that particular institution where I chose to study water engineering. Initially, I wanted to do civil engineering, but then I doubted my drawing abilities. So when I saw another option of water engineering, water and environmental engineering, I was like, this should be it. I'll go for this one and maybe consider doing this civil engineering as a second option. So that's how I find myself into this field. Yeah.
Wonderful. I really love that, and for me, you are highlighting something that is very important to have, and
I'm
that
sorry.
you speak about. I'm saying that that is very important. You've highlighted something very important, and that is the importance of having positive role models around you, how important
Mm-hmm.
it is for someone who's sitting somewhere where they are not exposed to this industry to have role models to support them in this industry.
I think it would be of great importance because sometimes, especially as we're going, probably when you're at like high school level where you're still undecided, a bit undecided of which career path you need to choose. I think it's of great importance to have people in certain fields, certain professionals to be surrounded by so that you're exposed to the maybe lifestyle, their work environments, so that you have an idea of what you might want to venture into. Please excuse me. Let me just.
Uh, sorry about that. With that. I understand the field that you are in. I've met a couple of ladies who are in the engineering field, and they've highlighted, the site when you're on site, the chaos and the business of everything that is going on site. So I hope you'll be able to still continue with the interview. Um, so continue with the interview. I just want to know what are the challenges that you've come across, especially because it's such a male-dominated field. What are the challenges that you've come across, and how have you overcome them during the years that you've been operating in this industry?
Well, firstly, I'd say the main challenge would be, first of all, oh my God, most of the work you'd find out it requires manual handling. So the first priority would have to be allocated to the male people. And another thing that I've noticed is that a lot of people in management in this industry are obviously male people. So it kind of makes it a bit difficult to balance out the gender. Yeah, that is what I've established up until this point.
You find that automatically being a Muslim woman, you find yourself that you automatically become an activist in the field, or you just prefer keeping your head down and doing the work that you are supposed to do?
Well, I don't know. I don't think I try to, I just try to be myself. I don't go around saying, hey, I'm Muslim, but then it's quite obvious considering how I dress. So I think some sort of activism, you know, is still included in that. But then most of the time I'm just focusing on my work, and then Islam just pops up. Maybe coincidence, if people ask about it and if they want to know about it, that's when I really go deeper into the Islam conversation. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So now tell me, how do you find, efficiency and safety in the work that you do? As you said, sometimes you have to carry heavy materials. Is the environment safe? Are the precautions taken to remain safe in your work environment?
Okay. A batch implant is, let me say, it's a relatively, it could be dangerous, because while working here, everyone has to adhere to the safety precautions. We all have to go for training. So if we try to ignore or maybe have some slip ups, we could be involved in very serious cases. Because it so happened that one of the workers in past months, or let me say in past years, they had a very serious injury, and unfortunately, it kind of led to their death, even though it wasn't directly, it was sort of indirect. So, this is why it's of paramount importance to adhere to all the safety precautions, from your PPE to the daily inspections, and making sure that, and looking out for everyone basically.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry to hear about your colleague. It
Uh-huh.
must have been a very sad day in your environment. But I also would
Mm.
like to know, just take us through to your daily routine, working on the batch plan that you take on a daily basis to get things done, to get things moving.
Okay, so excuse me, please close the door. Thank you. Okay, so my typical day on site or at the plant would look like, when I get here, we each and every single morning we have a toolbox meeting. Afterwards, I make sure, together with my colleague, we inspect the whole battery plant. We make sure that our oils and greases are okay. And then we check all the belts before we could start the batching process. And then finally, after the whole batching process has been completed, when we are done, then it's time to wash, and then we'll gather or organize a few people who gonna manually wash the whole plant, or the mixing part of the whole plant. So that is what my typical day looks like on an everyday basis.
Okay, that's awesome. That's very cool. So now, looking at many industries today, technology moves fast, and technology has now become a very integral part of any industry. as in your industry, how much technology is involved in your industry, and how much do you have to keep up and stay advanced in your particular industry as far as technology is concerned?
Okay, so in order for me to keep up with the advancements of technology in my space, I make sure to attend webinars and attend conferences where we have all these organizations and manufacturers where they introduce us to their machines, which would be of benefit to us. And then you would find that because for every project, I guess people are always optimizing production. So for production to always be fast paced, they'll introduce some new technology for us and then they take us for training. And that's also a way of us keeping up to date with all the technological advances, especially because there's a need for higher production on a daily basis. So at the end of the day, production is to go on. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I want us now to get into the Women in Engineering network, and I feel very privileged as well to see, like the work that you and the women are doing in the SADC area, the getting together
Mm.
and teaching each other. And I'm also grateful that I've attended a few meetings and have seen how the meetings are operated. So tell me, how is it important for an organization such as Women Engineering Network to exist?
Okay, well, my first encounter with Women's Engineering Network was when I was a first year student. But I later on got more involved with it when I think I was in my final year of study, and then I started organizing the chiefs. That's how I got more involved. I think it even says it in the name, Women's Engineering Network. So it's a platform where women can come and connect, women from different disciplines of engineering in Lesotho, even in other countries where we have representatives. Also, we aim to develop women. We want women to always develop career-wise. So it is through this network where we can share those kinds of platforms, scholarships, job opportunities, and stuff like that. So I guess it's important for women to come together and try to uplift themselves.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really, really incredible work. So tell me, how do you what is the end goal, when you see that now women in engineering have advanced, what will make you happy? What will make you satisfied? What would you like to see women in engineering achieve?
Okay, I think first of all, it would be of utmost importance to have representatives of women in engineering in managerial positions in their respective fields. Also, we're working hand in hand with Lesotho Association of Engineers in order to establish an engineering council in Lesotho, something like EXA. Because, for every engineer in Lesotho or an engineering technician, for them to be registered as a professional in their field, they need to do so in South Africa. So we need to have that kind of body of our own. Yeah. So also we are aiming to have representatives in the Southern African countries. So I mean that's a goal to be achieved. Thank you.
Okay. All right, we just need to go for a quick ad break and then we will continue talking after this short ad break, inshallah.
Media. This is Salam Media, coming to you live from South Africa.
Valley's Motor Spares. We supply motor spares and accessories for all makes and models of motor cars, LDVs, bakkies, trucks, and earth-moving equipment. We deliver on time, every time. Please contact us via WhatsApp on 014-592-0925 or call 014-592-0925 or visit 28 Zenderling Street, Rustenburg. Remember the name, Valley's Motor Spares.
The people of Palestine need your support now. Africa Muslims Agency is on the ground, already providing food, medication, and emergency supplies in Gaza. Donate any amount to Heal Palestine at africamuslimsagency.co.za. Africa Muslims Agency, empowering, educating, inspiring.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness. And every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. Come to us. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and free zakat calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031-208-9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
When you give water, you're reaching out to drought-affected areas, bringing them to life. Fresh water to drink, to clean, and to grow. That's the power of water. Donate now to Islamic Relief.
Searching for elite local and international investment and advisory services from an award-winning firm? Look no further than the Belmont Mayer Group, your gateway to unparalleled investment and wealth management. At Belmont Mayer, we believe in the art of wealth creation, a meticulous process fueled by our unwavering commitment to excellence. With a focus on providing elite alternative investments and quality advice, we also pride ourselves on maximizing value for our esteemed investors, as seen through our consistent outperformance. Your financial success is our top priority. Join us at Belmont Mayer and experience the difference firsthand. Ready to embark on a journey of greatness? Contact us today. Reach out to the Belmont Mayer Group on 078-786-1698. Call or WhatsApp or email us at info@belmontmayer.com. Elevate your financial future with Belmont Mayer, where every detail matters.
Breaking stereotypes, moving boundaries, joining hands. Salam Media. Humanity sets the agenda.
Welcome back. We are still on the mid-morning show with me, your host, Phumelele Sakina Dolamo, and we are still chatting to Sister Lihakanyo from Lesotho. And as we mentioned before, she is a water engineer. Now, before the ad break, Sister Lihakanyo, we were talking about your role as a director in Women's Engineering Network. And I just want to know, from the female Muslim background, what challenges have you faced in your industry in terms of promoting, gender diversity? Are the doors easily open, or do you have to literally scream and kick down doors in your industry?
Well, I think because, no, this is mine. I think because there's already a challenge of job opportunities as it already is, I think it's also a double problem for females because, like I've mentioned before, certain roles they would want to allocate for the men in the industry. I don't know, even besides the men handling issue, the manual handling issue, but I don't know, people or people who are in managerial positions, they always tend to prioritize male people. So I think it's important for us to always keep on knocking, because it's not like we'll be rejected anyway. You know, Chair, even I'm saying that from experience. When you keep on knocking and always trying to find, when you're always wanting something, doors always open. And I'm saying this from experience.
Okay, all right. Okay, just before we continue with our chat, there's a request to please just move a bit back from your camera so that you can
Oh,
fully
okay. I
appear on
just wanted
the camera.
to hear. Okay.
Okay, all right. Okay, great. What I also would like to know, especially when you're on site, because the site can be just basic, what measures are taken to make sure that there is proper amenities for women? Is this something that's already there, or it's something that you, as an individual, as a woman, have to ensure yourself? Because us women, we need extra care. We need our extra amenities, our extra ablution facilities. So, but in an all male structure or site can be very basic. So tell me, like, for you, have you brought any change when you go on site? Is it provided for you, or it's something that you have to ensure yourself that it's there and it's provided for?
I've once encountered a challenge in regards to that, because it so happened, I think it was last month, where our ablution facilities, usually we would have the female sections and the male sections, but in this particular case, let me say the ablution facilities were not branded, so it was really hard to know, okay, which one am I supposed to use as a female? So we brought that up, and then Alhamdulillah, it was fixed. But then another challenge is that, particularly in the female sections, they don't have waste bins, which is something that we need. So again, we have to bring that up to their attention. So sometimes, in as much as we have certain amenities that we use, I don't know, I think they tend to forget that, okay, maybe some ladies need some extra 1, 2, and 3. So sometimes, or a lot of times, we do bring some stuff up.
Okay, we seem to have lost Sister Lihakanyo there. We lost you for a second there. You are back. Please continue.
I think I was done.
Oh, okay, no, I think you were explaining that sometimes you have to bring some things on site. Do you feel that in such industries, are men becoming more aware of our presence as females and making way? Is there a pushback, or is there an opening and a welcoming that, what, we recognize you, you are welcome to be part of this industry? Or is there a bit of a pushback that, what, stay at home, do something else, go wear dresses or something?
I'm sorry, I didn't get the last part.
Okay, no, I just wanted to know
Hello.
that, do you find that in these male dominated industries, is there a welcoming, or is there a struggle? Is there a pushback, in terms of women in such engineering careers?
Honestly, I would like to say there is a welcome. The males in the industry are more welcoming. Okay, thank you. The males in the industry are more welcoming to us. But then I think that is also influenced by the pressures, maybe from, certain constitutions, so that there is inclusion of females as well. But then so far, honestly, yeah, there's welcoming. There is no pushback at all.
Oh, I'm glad that you are experiencing that, because there are some women in other engineering industries have highlighted that, there is a struggle and a pushback in the industry. Okay,
Mhm.
so tell me, like, on a personal level, are there any young people, young women that you are sort of officially or unofficially mentoring? Is the work that you are doing on a personal capacity to encourage people to get into the engineering field, to think about it and be more open to it?
Well, so far I can say that there are people that I'm mentoring, even though it hasn't been on a very personal level, but we've since started career guidance. And then usually when we're invited for probably career guidance in girls' schools, you find that a few girls or some girls who are more interested in the field will come to approach you, and then that's where the mentoring begins. Yeah, I think it's just as simple as that.
Tell me, are there any career aspirations that you have, like your own personal career aspirations, where you want to see
Mhm.
yourself in 10 years time, in 20 years
Uh-huh.
time, what type of changes and impacts do you see yourself making?
Um, well, honestly, I want to see myself as a hydraulic engineer, so that would require me to start off with civil engineering first, and then I can go on to specialize with that particular field of my choice, which is hydraulic engineering. I guess that's where I'd like to see myself in the next coming 10 years.
Okay, awesome. That's very encouraging. As we
Mm.
started off the show, is that a hadith from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi
Mhm.
wasallam says we have to seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave.
Great. Yeah.
Now, just to get into something lighter in the interview, we are going to
Mm-hmm.
play a short game. It's called Quick
Okay.
Fire. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Okay, right. If you could talk to animals, which animal would it be and why?
Dogs. I think dogs are they're adorable animals, and I love them, and they're very friendly. A true human's best friend. So definitely dogs.
Okay, all right. Okay, my producer is just indicating to me that we need to go for a short, quick break. So when you come back, we'll get more into the game and into the quick fire
Okay.
questions. All right.
Okay.
See you soon.
Oh, Lucas, close the
Salam
door.
Media. This is Salam Media, coming to you live from South Africa.
Contact Lenasia Livestock and Poultry for all your sadaka, akika and kurbani requirements. We offer clean, hygienic abattoir style and refrigeration facilities. Sheep, goat and cows are available at competitive market-related prices, direct to the public. We slaughter, slice and distribute in your behalf. But that's not all. Introducing Meat Masters Halal Butchery, our sister company situated on our farm in Lenasia. Unbeatable prices on lamb, beef and chicken. Lenasia Livestock and Poultry. Livestock is our business. We are Sanha approved. Telephone 011 857 1774. Call now.
Kids these days are smart, and when you're competing for their attention against their smartphones, you need to make smart choices, like using Sunfoil triple refined pure sunflower oil in every meal you make. It's naturally cholesterol-free and approved by the Heart and Stroke Foundation as part of a balanced eating plan. So whether you're cooking, frying, or baking, you get the great tasting results that'll get their attention faster than the latest app. And if that doesn't work, change the Wi-Fi password. Sunfoil. Now we're cooking.
Discover the Africa of your dreams and surround yourself with her spectacular beauty. Relax beneath her serene sunsets and explore wildlife at its natural best. It's where the pride of Africa comes together. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve. Get to know the Big Five or cruise on an elephant safari game drive. Interact with lion and tiger cubs and enjoy world-class halal cuisine while we pamper you during your 5-star stay. Indulge in the true African experience. For reservations, call now on 042 203 1400 or visit kwantu.co.za. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve, the place of gathering.
World-class financial services only at Sapphire Global, your financial partner. If you are looking for Islamic, Sharia, and ethical financial products, look no further. Sapphire Global offers a wide range of financial service offerings from short-term to life and investments. A full-service center with all financial requirements under one brand. Our highly skilled and experienced consultants are ready to help protect your financial future. Contact us on 041 001 0184 or visit our website on www.sapphireglobalfs.com. Sapphire Global is an authorized financial services provider.
Are you planning a wedding, birthday party, corporate event, or any special occasion? Kani's Catering Services got you covered. Our catering services are here to elevate your event to unforgettable heights. From tantalizing appetizers to mouth-watering main courses and desserts, our culinary creations are crafted with passion and precision to delight your guests' taste buds. Our spit braai is a talk of the town. Indulge in succulent, tender meats, slow roasted to perfection over an open flame. Kani's Catering Services chefs bring creativity and expertise to every dish they prepare, ensuring that each bite is a culinary masterpiece. We take care of your guests while you relax and enjoy every moment of your function. Whether it's plated meals to a simple buffet, we are on top of it all. Ready to start planning your perfect event? Get in touch with us today to discuss your catering needs and request a personalized quote. Let us take your event to the next level with our exceptional catering services. Kani's Catering Services, situated at number 373 Jabun Lovo Street, Pietermaritzburg. Call now 033 342 3511 or email us on info@kanis.co.za for Pietermaritzburg and surrounding areas only. Visit www.kanis.co.za.
Breaking stereotypes, moving boundaries, joining hands. Salam Media. Humanity sets the agenda.
Welcome back to the Mid-Morning Talk, a mid-morning show, and we are still chatting to Sister Lihakanyo from Lesotho. She is a water engineer, and we're about to play a quick fire game. Are you ready?
I'm definitely ready.
Okay. Would you rather be able to fly or to turn invisible? Are you still with us? We lost you there a little bit. Can you hear us? Sister Lihakanyo, can you hear us? She seems to be experiencing some difficulties with her network. We can see you. Can you hear us? Your network cannot be letting us down during this fun time now. Okay, we seem to have lost Sister Lihakanyo, but I believe she's highlighted, very important aspects of her industry, and people are going through a lot of challenges, just basically on the industry on its own. But as fellow Muslim women in such industries, there's still some much work that we have to put in order to be acknowledged and recognized as equally knowledgeable and equally capable of doing the expected job. So I think we have Sister Lihakanyo. Are you back? Can you hear us?
Yes, I think the connection is now back.
Okay, all right. Please don't run away when we are about to have so much of fun. Okay, let's go at it then. Would you rather be able to fly or turn invisible? Look at the network. Why is it doing this to us? It doesn't want us to have fun. Uh, s- can you hear us?
Yeah, it's quite okay
Okay,
now.
maybe. Okay, all right. Would you rather be able to fly or to turn invisible? It's quick
I'd
fire.
rather be able to fly. I think it would speed up things a little bit.
Okay. If you could
Yeah,
grow anything in the garden, what would it be?
roses.
Beautiful. I also love roses. What color?
A dark red or a maroon. Yeah, and
Awesome.
pink.
Pink is one of my favorite colors. Jam or
Yeah,
peanut butter?
it too.
Jam or
Yeah.
peanut butter?
Ooh, that's a tough one, but I'll go for peanut butter.
Okay.
Why can I not take both peanut butter
Okay,
and
both.
jam?
Okay, both.
Yeah,
Seminar or webinar?
a seminar.
Is it for the
I'm
food?
very
Is it for the
technophobic, so a seminar is best.
is it for the buffet? I won't tell anyone. It's just the two of us.
Well, I don't mind the food, so maybe.
Maybe. Okay, winter or
Yeah.
summer?
Oh, definitely summer.
I
Definitely
prefer
summer.
I prefer spring.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, a blanket or duvet?
I think a duvet, it's more comfortable. Okay. It's more comfortable. Wait, I
Uh,
think I need to shift places, but I guess it's okay.
we'll be done soon. So, orange or apple
Okay, no
juice?
problem.
Orange or
I
apple
love
juice?
oranges. I just hate the peeling. Orange. I just hate the peeling, but I love oranges.
I think you can get that the orange squeezer machine thing. I think that will help you a lot
Ah,
with the peeling. Yes, you just cut the
but that
orange in
would mean
half
I'm
and
going to
then
have to drink the juice instead of the orange, the whole orange itself. But yeah, I get your point.
yeah. If you could eat only one type of food for a year, what would it be?
One type of food, I don't know, but it would have to be only vegetables. Potatoes, I think. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
And then
potatoes.
you are a
Uh-huh.
fan of potatoes.
Yeah, they are very versatile, so definitely potatoes.
Awesome. If you could make one rule that everyone in the world could follow, what would it be?
Probably respect your parents. I really do not know, but I think respecting one's parents would be the rule. So,
Okay, great. I think that is very important. I think a lot of the next coming generations, they are losing a lot of that. They are actually losing a lot of that. Uh, which one haven't I asked? Or if you were a superhero, what powers would you have?
Besides the flying that you asked me about,
besides the flying.
I would probably want to be able to read people's minds. Yeah.
Yeah, that helps a
Yeah.
lot, because sometimes we just can't. It's not easy to read the room,
Yeah.
so it would be lovely to know what someone
To be
is
able to
thinking.
get into people's minds. Yeah.
All right, Professor.
Professor.
And then and then lastly, just let me know, how do you see the world in the next coming years? How do you see the world improving in the next coming years?
Oh, how do I see the world improving? Do I even see it improving? Miss Sakina, this is a difficult one.
Yes,
I don't know. I'm not
I'm
even
asking you
pessimistic, but
because everyone feels so negative. They feel like, no, the world is going to the dogs, and so what is your last word on the improvement of the world?
um, well, I think a positive or an improvement that I've realized is going green, but I'm not even certain how that is going, if I'm to be honest. We try to be eco-friendly, so I think I see us heading in that direction. So that's definitely how I would see the world improving, being more eco-friendly and going green. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, all right. Shukran so much. Shukran so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us and for being a very supportive interviewist, so to
Okay,
say. And it's been lovely. It's been lovely having a chat to you. And I always see a picture of you everywhere, and you showing you on the roof somewhere, on site somewhere. And it was lovely getting to know exactly in detail what you do. And all the best, inshallah, on all your endeavors. And I hope Allah stays with you and supports you, and you grow in your field of study. And in the coming years, we'll see you as a professor somewhere, the CEO somewhere, you know. So shukran. Thank you so much for honoring us in Salam Media with this interview.
Thank you so much. I'm very grateful for this interview. And lastly, 1,000 apologies for the background noise. I'm pretty sure it was very distracting. But otherwise, I'm very grateful.
Okay, shukran.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. And